Hello everyone, this is the Great Pumpkin speaking, and welcome to this new episode of Let's Play Earthbound. Last time, we went through Belch Factory and rescued the various Mr Saturns that were held by the giant pile of vomit, and now we got here to the hot spring. Let's talk to this guy. Drink coffee before go? Say yes to me. Say no to me? Sure. Bottoms up. Boing! So this is one of the weird time in the game where everyone actually thinks that there's something wrong with the coffee of the Mr Saturns, namely because of the weird things that come from nowhere and the weird background. Really, I think it's just coffee, people are reading too much into it. You've traveled very far from home. Do you remember how your long and winding journey began with someone pounding at your door? It was Pokey, the worst person in your neighborhood, who knocked on the door that fateful night. It's a time for reflection. Don't read too much into it. On your way, you have walked, thought and fought, yet through all this, you have never lost your courage. You have grown steadily stronger, though you have experienced the pain of battle many times. You are no longer alone in your adventure. Paula, who is steadfast, kind, and even pretty, is always at your side. Jeff is with you as well. Though he is timid, he came from a distant land to help you. Yes, as you certainly know by now, you are not a regular young man. You have an awesome destiny to fulfill. The journey from this point will be long, and it will be more difficult than anything you have undergone to this point. Yet I know you will be alright. When good battles evil, which side do you believe wins? Do you have faith that good is triumphant? One thing you must never lose is courage. If you believe in the goal you are striving for, you will be courageous. There are many difficult times ahead, but you must keep your sense of humor. Work through the tough times, situations, and enjoy yourself. That's what happens when you read too far ahead. When you have finished this cup of coffee, your adventure will begin again. Next, you must pass through a vast desert and proceed to the big city of Forsyth. Ness, Paula, Jeff. I wish you luck. Not clear who's talking there. Might be the game's producer, some random narrator, or maybe the Mr. Saturn himself. It's not clear. Well then, that's taken care of. Let's have a look at this place. This might actually be a bit hard for us, but we'll try. First things first, get rid of the mushroom, as usual. Whoops. I think we might be in more trouble than we thought. Oh, the mushroom stopped moving, that's helpful. Shield A. Tried life up A. Tough mobile sprout healed. Paula's feeling funky and whacked Jeff with a frying pan. Ness fell asleep. Oh no! The Ramboob. Whatever that is. She attacked herself with a frying pan. Good for her. Okay, so what did we learn? We need to go back to the inn and heal up. Also go see Mr. Saturn if we can. Dr. Saturn, that is. There was also this Mr. Saturn that we saw earlier that said he was gonna give us something. Appreciate. I'm so happy. Happy. Zoom. All home. Zoom. Anything new from this guy? Appreciate. I think that was him. Here is present. I hand you cup of life noodles. I hand you Mr. Saturn coin. I no hand you stack beetle, my stack beetle. Oh, tease you. I have no something. Okay, cup of life noodles. That's actually a good thing to give to Paula. The Mr. Saturn coin is a good defensive item for everything, really. Although it might be better for Paula here. 72 of defense. That will be pretty good. What does the description actually say about the Mr. Saturn coin, though? Must be equipped as other. Increase your defense and luck. It's not money, even though it's called a coin. Well then. I have no something. Good for you. More Mr. Saturn. I think new things. Difficult things. From now on. That actually sounds pretty deep. What he said is was actually working on learning things from now on. So yeah. Deliciousness. Good name. We know name. Boing. All have same name. Good for you. Oh, wheeze. Breathe is so good. I'm Dr. Saturn. Zoom. And I can repair your body. Boing. Do you want me to operate on you? Ding. Sure do. You all fixed up. Goody. Boing. Impressed. Someday, sometime, we help you. You want slumber? KO. Working through the night, Jeff fixed the broken iron. After being fixed, the broken iron became the slime generator. What this does actually is it has a chance to solidify the enemy. Can be helpful at times. I think, yeah, same thing. So boing, you have $380. Yeah, same thing. You wait 3 minutes. Zoom. You come here to wait 3 minutes. No. I actually don't. No scared. If you say so, dude. You could actually stand to sell a few things. That wouldn't hurt. You want to sell things at me? Calorie stick. No, that's not it. Okay, let's see what we have. Stag beetle I have no use for. The red ribbon, of course. Now, about Jeff. Don't really need a jar of fly honey anymore. We're kind of full. While I'm off screen at some point I might do some cleanup. Oh well. Now then, let's go back to that Milky Well cave. More mushrooms and red boobs. Good, a surprise opening attack. Wasn't all that confident, but I think we should go through this place no problem. This place is actually pretty long. It can be rather challenging at times. Especially with those sprouts. And those mushrooms, of course. Shield A. So no PSI for us. Paula isn't hitting very hard, is she? Ness is asleep, so my heavy hitter is down for the time being. We're in 4 PP from Ness. Wow, that's one heck of a smash. Ouch! You just had to one-her up, Ness, did you? Oh well, not a big deal. It's a team effort. Gotta be a team player. That's what I say. I think PSI Fire to Beta is a bit overkill. Still, he'll do. Ness is level 28. Maximum HP went up by 15. Paula's level 25. HP went up by 2. Paula realized the power of PSI Beta. Thunder Beta, that is. Boop. How nice. The other guy didn't get time to join. These things can do a lot of status effects that makes this place rather dangerous at times. Okay, it became tame. 1400 XP, that's not so bad. Hey dude. That's good for us actually, since we've managed to surprise them. Dealing with that mobile sprout shouldn't be too hard. Great. That was a nice smash there. This and his friends gained 1400 XP. A sprig of parsley. I don't remember what this does. Let's see. Sprinkle over food. Good combination here increase the strength of your recovery. Oh, okay, so it's just condiment. Jeff is a bit down in the dumps. Let's do something about that. Not a lot of enemies at the moment. Strange. Let's open the present. There is a coin of slumber inside. Ness takes it. Let's give that to... Couldn't give it to Jeff, obviously. I'll check whether it's better than the Mr Saturn coin, and then I'll swap it around if it is. Yeah, it's not that much better, is it? Although it might be more useful for Ness, because he keeps falling asleep. Must be equipped as others. Increase your defense and luck. Doesn't seem to have anything to do with slumber, really. Let's give that to Ness. Swap this around with Paula, and we should be good. Okay, we're getting somewhere. No enemies. This place was really clear-cut. Wow. You finally got here. This is the third your sanctuary location, but it's mine now. Take it from me, if you dare. The Trillion sprout in its core heart attack. So what this is supposed to be is actually the sprout of a tree of 1,000,000,000,000 years. So yeah, it apparently became alive for some reason, because aliens or some weird reason. So this guy is mostly weak to PSI fire, much like the other plant enemies that we saw until now. I'm thinking this is actually a good time to use one of those bottle rockets we've been holding on to. Dealing with these underlings was actually our priority here, so this should help us out quite a bit. It's attacking by and dealt 36 damage. I'm getting the feeling we'll make short work to cover that guy. Wow. Wow, just like that. We're getting freaking powerful now. And we got 113, 100 XP. Ness is now level 29. HP went up by 2, maximum PP went up by 4. Ness realized power of paralysis Omega. Paula is level 26, vitality went up by 1, maximum HP went up by 12. Jeff is level 26. And just like that. Ness thought he heard his mother from far away. She said, "Be a thoughtful, strong boy." Ness Soundstone recorded the melody of the Milky Well. So yeah, before you start thinking weird things, this stone is actually meant to be a water source of some sort. So yeah, like the hot spring we saw in the Mr Saturns Valley, it's basically some sort of geyser that gives hot spring water essentially. But first, let's use our Soundstone, find out what we've got so far. Interesting. Let's see what happens once we get more. But right now, we need to get out of there. Now all the enemies in here will flee from us, which is a good thing because we're too strong for them anyway. Good, all done. Now we'll go sleeping a bit and we'll go back to Treed. Now that the zombie menace is dealt with. Getting the feeling I missed a bunch of NPCs. Somewhere in this place there is one that says something that I wanted to comment on. Unfortunately, I don't believe I have found it. Or maybe it's later. Jeff fixed broken iron. Broken iron became a slime generator. Oh, you mean I had two? Might actually want to return here a few times, see what Jeff repairs. Let's do this. Okay, nothing else. Well, it's taken care of. Let us move on. And here we are. And somehow it's not perpetual night in Treed anymore. And there are a lot of happy people with big smiles. Thank you for bringing peace and happiness back to Treed. Thanks. Peace. Love. What is this, the 60s? I won't forget you. Won't you come back to Treed sometimes? Since the leader of the monsters is gone, the ghosts in the tunnel have disappeared. The bosses can get through the tunnel now. I really didn't think those kids could have saved the town. Who would have ever imagined it? Yep. Kids are awesome like that. Alrighty. That was it. Man of a few words. I want to go through the desert and on to the big city. I want to see the city and I want to smell like the big city. I'm a real urban type of guy. Thank you. Sweet. You're heroes. That rocks. Let's keep looking around town a bit, see what comes up. I'm so glad you wiped out the zombies. Let me give you a kiss. Smooch. Teehee, I'm blushing. Paula's not gonna like that. Aye, a zombie! I'm watching a zombie movie. Can you come by later? Yeah. So about this place, there's actually a character that's not appearing in the game because of a programming error. This character here was an investigator who was looking into the disappearance of the Mani Mani statue. He would actually tell you that it was stolen in Happy Happy Village and was looking to where it was and asked if we had information on it. If you said yes, he didn't believe you because you're just a kid. And if you said no, he said that was too bad. It was actually meant to give a bit of foreshadowing to what happens in Foresight. So yep. I'm not sure who you are, but congratulations! Anything we haven't seen here? This bulletin board greets you this evening. All is well. Good night. There's this punk guy here. Finally, we can breathe deep the outside air. Now the zombies are gone. Snort. Ah, the outdoors is so refreshing. Yeah, that didn't sound refreshing at all. But whatever floats your boat, dude. Hey, lady. Visit treat again. Yeah. That thing we've heard about before. Hey lady, like I told you, there was a barfy bad guy named Belch. Thank you for giving the big flush. Ooh, that's nasty. The bakery is next door. That's good to know. Burp. Oops, now I'll get Belch for a nickname. Hehehe. Ah, crud. The NPCs are such little jokesters. From the bus stop at the hotel all the way to Foresight is how much? Do you remember? Doesn't matter, we've got $100. Won't cost that much more than that. Just the bus. It's expensive, but not that much. Cost me about that for a month, really. There's graffiti here, so yeah. I think I've already read that. Ew, what's going on here? After the buses started running again, I decided to come see my boyfriend. I really shouldn't have, though. Yeah, she's the girl from, what was it, Tucson, who wished she could go see her boyfriends but couldn't because of the ghosts. Whoa, dude, like, my old girlfriend from Tucson hunted me down, man. I'm totally bummed, because I have another girlfriend here in Treed. You bastard. Check him out. I think he's the bee's knees. Oops, I mean, way cool. He used to be in a band. Yeah, real life will get to you like that. Yeah, let's do that. Nobody here? Nothing special we can have a look at the moment. I heard that you beat the zombie leader after you got some important info from me. Hehehe. You should at least thank me. Or how about shoulder massage? Why are you giving me such a dirty look, you brat? Soy! Whatever that means. And here is one strange thing about trade. It appears that they put the ghost and remaining zombies in cages. For some reason. Why they will do that is beyond me. Although I think that having undeads in a zoo might be interesting. Although it's kind of dangerous. Ooh! So yeah, undeads might be bad, but humans are worse. Hey lady, I thought there was something more to you than just your smile. Yeah. So over here, you remember back then there was an old guy here who talked about what was going on in the tunnel. He actually didn't appear because of a programming error, much like that investigator NPC. If you look it up, you can see what he says, but basically was talking about maybe taking some of the ghosts in the tunnel as a pet, which actually happened because of those cages we saw. Zombies and ghosts are not on the loose anymore. Oh yeah, you guys were rid of the monsters. Oops, hehe. We won because of our brains, guts, and togetherness. Wow, what a rush! Nobody here? Kinda nice to take the time to take in the view now that we've saved the city. No one is here now. Most of the time people will just rush through this section and move on. Yeah, we already saw that. I heard there's a guy who is digging for buried treasure in Dusty Dunes Desert. A share of that treasure share would be nice. Ooh, hello, it's your dad. You've been out there for a long time now. Maybe none of my business, but don't you think it would be a good idea if you took a break? Hell no. Ah, I see. Well, it doesn't make me happy, but I understand your point about the fate of the world being at stake. Click beep. Just like real-life parents, they call you at the most inopportune times. This town used to be dark, but thanks to you, now it's bright. I had to run all over to escape the zombies. Now I can't remember where my house is. Poor thing. Ooh! It's him! It's the photo man! Pictures taken instantaneously. I'm a photographic genius, if I do say so myself. Okay, get ready for an instant memory. Look at the camera. Ready? Say fuzzy pickles. Wow, what a great photograph. It will always bring back the fondest of memories. Let's have a look at the tent. Peoples are still there. The town is at peace, but my wife and kids won't speak to me. What's the problem? Monsters are no longer in the tunnel. It became really quite peaceful compared to before. That round flying object, a kid with glasses was on board. The craft landed near the graveyard, right? Can you fix it? Nope. It's such a waste, but we can't do much about it. Now you can go through the tunnel anytime you want. It became really quite peaceful compared to before. You made our lives peaceful. I can sleep again. It's like you used a bunch of piece paper, right? Little troll. You're the enemy of all zombies. You monster. Yep. I wouldn't be happy either if I was a zombie. So let's see. Is there anything more that we can have a look at? Not really. We'll stop by the hotel to read what the current newspaper is saying. But for now, I think this is gonna be it. Thank you for watching, everyone. This was Great Pumpkin. You all have a pleasant time now. Bye bye.